Good morning, this is Dustin with Orlando Painters. It is January 5th, 2017. And I just made a video of this house a couple days ago when my guys were here painting it. And you'd have to, if this video comes up first, you have to watch the other video. This is something like unbelievably dramatic if you'd see how bad this house was before we painted it. I haven't actually seen it until just right now. My guys finished it and I wasn't around when they finished it, so this is my first time actually. I've seen pictures of it, but I didn't get a chance to look at it with my own two eyes. But holy cow, this is unbelievable, the difference. Almost all the paint came off this house. He had flaking paint just all over this entire house. You see in that prior video, I don't think you'll even believe this is the same house. Now in that other video I made, at that point, he didn't want to paint his soffits. He just wanted the body and the trim and the garage door and the front door and all that done, but he didn't want the soffits painted. And I told him at that time, I mean, they were in real bad shape. I think he's trying to put the house on the market, but they were just really bad shape. There was overspray all over them from whoever painted this house last time. They got overspray on the windows, they got overspray on everything, and they just came in and sprayed it and left. But they never did paint the soffits, they just had overspray all over them. So I told them, as the guys started to get the house ready for paint, I told them, I'm sorry man, but I just can't do this house without doing these soffits. And it really came down to where I don't think he wanted to spend the money, because I think he was going to put the house up on the market, like I was saying. So what I end up doing is telling him I'll do it for him, just charged him for the paint, and we did the soffits for free. There was just no way I could walk away from this house with a fresh paint job and the soffits look as bad as they did. I mean, a lot of houses you don't have to paint them soffits. They're pretty much maintenance free. But in this case, there was green overspray all over the bottom of them. There was a couple spots somebody had put gray paint on it, like they were doing test samples on it to see what color they would like to paint their soffits, and they never did anything, just left the paint samples dry on there. There was, when the white metal wears off, it goes down to the gray on there. They were horrible. I couldn't even imagine walking away from this house freshly painted and somebody coming by and seeing our company vehicles and stuff out here and knowing we left. The house is painted and the soffits were just absolutely horrible looking. We spent a few more hours here, but my name's on the project, so I had to do it. So he just paid, the extra for the paint, and then I'd supplied the labor for free. But if you look at that video, man, what a difference. He's in here sleeping. I'm not going to walk around his backyard. Him and his wife are probably in there. They don't know I'm here. I'm just coming by to do my kind of like final little look at it and make sure everything is perfect. He's already paid, but I wasn't here, so I just want to put my eyes on it. But this neighborhood's called Willowbrook, and I think they consider this area, we've done a lot of work over here, but I know back in the day growing up here in Orlando, this whole area was known as Meadowwoods. I think now they call it, like, I don't know, Wyndham Lakes or something like that, but I guess it's always kind of Meadowwoods to me. I just always remember this area being called Meadowwoods. But the neighborhood is called Willowbrook. And this is the Scarlato residence. Great couple, super easy to get along with. Just, it was a pleasure doing business for them, working for them. So, but I just wanted to make this short little video of one of our completed exterior painting projects here in Orlando in the Wyndham Lakes area. Pretty big house. The guys finished it in one day. I had 6 guys on it. But this house was just an absolute nightmare when we got here. There's overspray on the roof, on the shingles, the windows, you name it, there was overspray. They painted the windows, part of them. They painted half the metal windows, you know, one color, paint them in another. It was just, you have to look at the other video to this house to appreciate the difference. I'm kind of stunned by the difference right now myself. So, but again, thanks a lot for watching this small little video, short little video. Definitely appreciate it. Again, this is Dustin with Orlando Painters. www.orlandopainters.net. Thank you and have a wonderful rest of the week.